Alright, what's going on, guys? We're back with another Dokkan Battle video, and today we're going to be doing a full character breakdown with animations, everything for the upcoming LR Gohan and Reversible Exchange Goten and Trunks. As well as looking at the banner unit Spopovich, which is a kind of an odd pick for me, because Spopovich and Gohan don't really mix very well, but yeah, so let's jump in. First thing we're gonna do is look at their animations. Then after that, we'll break down their kits, and I'll give my initial like thoughts and feedback kind of on these characters. But let's go ahead and jump in. Let's watch these. That's such a cool shot. I love that they reference that. That is so cool.
Gohan!
Goten! Trunks!
Leave it to me! Here it goes!
Bring it on! Goten! Trunks! Let's go all out!
Okay!
Yeah, I love that KO screen, dude. I think that's so cool. Super cool animations. Really, I am a big fan. The pick is a little odd, but overall, like the animations of it, just the character choice, I think is very good. It was just a very odd time for it. But then it also makes sense along with the theme if you really think about it. Breaking through, they're talking about the future. The future of the Saiyans is the hybrid Saiyans. So, it's the future of Goku and Vegeta is their sons. So sure, like it makes sense. I get it. But yeah, I mean, very good animations. I'm hoping their kits are very good. I love their card arts. I love everything. Like, dude, this art looks great. Like this, someone pointed out, I saw someone talk about like the hair and like this style of like the yellow of the Super Saiyan. It just looks so good. Like it's the same as like when Goku and Gohan come out of the hyperbolic time chamber in Super Saiyan, and it's just like that, like I don't know how to say, it's not like super like dark yellowish like this. It's like that lighter yellow. It looks really cool. And they did really well with that here in the art, and I really like this. I think this is very well done. So, without further ado, let's jump into their why is that so tiny. Let's jump into their kits here. Oh my gosh, my stuff is all over the place. Okay, so they are a Hybrid Saiyan, Youth, and Defender of Justice category leader. Key plus 3, HP up by 200%, attack and defense up by 170. Additional HP, attack, and defense up by 50% for characters who also belong in Siblings Bond, Bond of Parent and Child, and Bond of Friendship. So my only real fear is they're like them as the leader. Like there's not a whole lot of crazy hybrid Saiyans right now. A lot of them are pretty old. Youth is, I guess, kind of okay right now. Defender Justice is just like unrunnable. As far as I remember, like I'll try to pull up the, you know, the leader skills and stuff like that after we kind of run through them real quick, and then we'll check and see their categories. But like, I don't know, man. Like as a leader, they may not be the what you run, but I think they'll be very, very good on other teams. Let's see, Siblings Bond is okay. Bond of Parent Child is fantastic. Bond of Friendship is pretty good. Their links look, I mean, like normal Gohan style links. They look fine. All right, let's see what they do here. So attack and defense up by 200%. Launch an additional super, great. Receives an additional key +3 per rainbow key sphere obtained. Okay, so they're gonna want rainbow key spheres. That's gonna like shoot their key up. So hopefully, as long as there's rainbow key spheres on the board, these guys are not gonna have a key issue at all. When receiving an attack, defense up by 250. I'd say that's pretty damn good. For one turn, they're going to have a 40% damage reduction, and all allies are going to get 30% attack and defense. Okay, makes them very, very strong upon their first entry. Let's see, when there's another hybrid Saiyan or Bond of Parent Child on the team, key +7, attack up by 250 when attacking. All allies are going to get 30% attack and defense and 15% chance to crit. And that's just for having a hybrid or Bond of Parent Child on the team. They don't even have to be in the same rotation. They don't have to have an X amount. They don't have to be run next to them. They're just going to be on the team, which, I mean, that's their team. So they're going to have this no matter where you run them. Like whether you're running them as leader or you're running them on another team, like they're going to have this with them most likely. Every Goku and Vegeta basically have this damn near. So very good. So very good support, strong attack, and then extra key is always good. So yeah, I don't think key will be very hard for these guys. One or more rainbow key spheres, defense another 200%, damage reduction 38%, another super attack up by 200 when attack. Dude, they got a lot of attack and a lot of defense. 200, another 250 when he's getting hit, 250 attack there, another 200 defense there, another 200 attack there. Oh my god. 12 or more int key spheres obtained, or 5 rainbow key spheres. That's a little odd. One time for basically the rest of the battle, you're going to get 248% defense and 20% damage reduction. And then all allies are going to get 58% attack and defense up for 2 turns. That's crazy. So, I mean, there's got to be something. If they don't have it in their kit to make this, you're going to need them to run with somebody to do that. Yeah, I mean, that might be tough to get just depending on who, unless you like run people who are specifically going to be changing orbs like that. But yeah, if you get this, that crazy defense, that good damage reduction. I mean, if they pick up a rainbow key sphere, they're already getting 38%. You have this for one turn. Yeah, dude, that's crazy. They're going to be like, if you can get this in the first turn, you still have this 40% damage reduction, they're untouchable that first turn. I mean, they're already going to be great that first turn. The only thing I don't see in here is guard. But, I mean, with what, 78% damage reduction for that first turn here, and then if you get this, you'll have a solid 58. Yeah, I mean, Gohan seems pretty good. He seems very tough. He seems very defensive, which is great. Let's see, when there's another 2 or more hybrid Saiyans, starting from the 3rd turn, from the characters entry. Okay, so characters entry is a huge thing. As opposed to start of battle, this third turn countdown starts when he first appears. Right, so his third turn, not third turn from start of battle. Or fifth turn from start of battle. Okay, actually, so... Wow. Okay, so if he comes in on turn 1, basically, by the next time he comes around, if you have 2 or more Hybrid Saiyans on the team, you'll be able to do this. If not, then the following time he comes around, he'll be able to use it. Okay, that's not that bad. Like, fifth turn in general is not that bad, and then you just get, like, the extra, like, maybe boost to do it a little bit sooner. Yeah, I mean, sure, it's not a bad condition at all. Yeah, so basically meet up with Super Saiyan Trunks and Goten and reversible exchange. Yep. Okay, so the active skill, the Turbo Kamehameha, so like the family Kamehameha, except Trunks instead of Goku, can be activated when there's another 2 or more Hybrid Saiyan category allies on the team, starting from the third turn from the character's entry, or starting from the fifth turn of the start of battle. Okay, so basically once the reversible exchange is available, they can do this. So the active skill is going to massively raise attack temporarily, cause ultimate damage to the enemy, and within the turn activated, all attacks are going to be crits. Change all key spheres to int and rainbow key spheres. Okay, so that's where you're going to get this 12 or more int key spheres or 5 rainbow, is because they're going to be changing the whole field into int or rainbow key spheres. Awesome. So it basically gives you this for free, basically. Cool. That's very, very good. Very strong. You know, guaranteed crit, big hit, and then change the field to be able to get this buff here, which is a permanent thing, right? The defense, the damage reduction. Beautiful. Yeah, a shit ton of categories. They are on a lot. Let's see, their super attacks, so they're 12 key, raise attack for 4 turns, cause colossal damage to the enemy, raise chance to perform crit by 10% for 4 turns. Okay, so 4-turn buff, great. Not getting defense there, but they are getting defense here on the 18 key. So raise defense for 1 turn, mega colossal damage, raise chance of performing crit by 58% for 1 turn. Okay, so you don't need to put crit on this dude, like, at all. Like, there's no there's no reason to throw crit on here. Yeah, Gohan seems pretty good. And then here's the Goten and Trunks, the switch. So same deal there for the leader skill, that doesn't change. Links change here. Innocence, Budding Warrior, Prodigies, same lineage, okay. Alright, for their passive. Versatile exchange with Gohan, yep. Key +5, defense up by 100%. Medium chance to perform a critical hit. A great chance to launch an additional super and receive additional key +2 per key type key sphere obtained. Okay, so not rainbows, so it's got to be type key spheres. So I think medium is like what? Is that 30? So I think high is 50 and great is 70. So I think medium is 30%. So 30% chance to crit, which isn't crazy, but I don't think, I mean, Gohan and Goten units have never been like the crit ones. They've been like the dodgy, tricky ones, kind of. So, with a key sphere obtained, 1 time chance to evade enemy attack with 77%. Okay, so they're gonna have a very, very high chance to dodge that very first turn, because you're gonna pick up a key sphere. You can't not pick up a key sphere. So very odd they just put that in there instead of just saying like, for 1 turn they do this. It has to be procced somehow with that. Okay, sure. Probably because they have this in here too, the 2 and the 4. Okay, so 2 or more type key spheres obtain. Attack up by 100% when attacking, and defense up by 100% when receiving an attack. With 4 or more type key spheres obtained, launch an additional super and guard. Okay, so you're gonna make sure you pick up 4 type key spheres every time, so you get that guard in case your dodge fails. Which, I mean, you only have that dodge for 1 turn, because there's nothing else up here. Per youth category ally in the team, attack up by 200%. and chance to dodge up by 10%. 200% per youth category ally on the team. What? So if you build out a full youth team, 200% per each one. Holy shit. I mean, yeah. It's damn. They're gonna hit hard. Are they gonna hit hard? Holy fuck. Chance to dodge up at 10%. Yeah, okay, so there's the dodge right there. So if you build a full team, you're gonna get a lot of dodge. You're gonna have a lot of attack. And then if you can launch a few additional supers and guard, they seem pretty good so far per hybrid state category cap. Defense up 100%, up to 500. Holy shit. Okay, so the more youth you have, the more offensive they're going to get. The more hybrid state you have, they're going to get more defensive. But if you mix both, because it doesn't say you can't, it doesn't say whichever one has more. It just says either or. Ooh, okay. Yeah, we're definitely going to look at their teams. When receiving a super, chance to dodge another 15%. All allies, key +3, attacking defense up by 30% within that turn. And youth get an extra 5% chance to dodge for 2 turns. So they want to be targeted by a super. Basically targeted by the super, they want to dodge it. And if they, I mean, whether they dodge or they get hit by it, they're going to buff their team. That's a little odd. I don't know if I like that. Because you have to like specifically put them in front of a super attack, which, I mean, I imagine they'd be able to take it with all the defense, all the dodge, the guard. I assume they'd be fine, but still, like with some of the battles now, like that's a risky thing to try to get people to try to do. All right, their active skill is fusion, so they can fuse into Gotenks. As soon as they are reversible exchange, so it's available to them right away. Massive raise attack temporarily, cause ultimate damage to the enemy. Youth category allies attack and defense up by 20% in battle. All right, so this Gotenks fusion is just a fusion attack. It is not an actual like usable fusion. He's gonna fuse, he's gonna attack, he's gonna defuse. Same as Vegito Blue, same as Fusion Zamasu from the GDC celebration. They got the same thing here. And they are going to be given their buff to youth category. Okay. I mean, if you're running a full youth team, that'll be really helpful for sure. So yeah, so I like when they do this. It's like the category buff for the actives, because then it lets you kind of like really build out and buff up that team a little bit more, which is great. All right, let's see. Their 12 key super, raise attack defense for 4 turns, cause colossal damage. 4 turn buff, dude, that's awesome. Raise attack for 1 turn, cause mega cost damage to the enemy. Raise superclass allies attack by 50% for 1 turn, and a great chance of raising superclass allies defense by 50% for 1 turn. Oh, so they're buffing their whole team on their 18 key with definitely giving attack and then possibly giving defense. Okay. Yeah, they're very good. Hey, Spopovich, how you doing? They seem very good too. This is a very interesting unit. I think I like them by what I'm reading. I just don't know about their categories. So if we go, let's pull up some of these categories here. So we got youth. I mean, you got Pan with her EZA is actually pretty good. Path to Power. The Chi-Chi and Goku together. He could be good because he'll change key spheres. It'll breathe a little bit more new life into Super Saiyan 2 Gohan because he was very good. People gave him a lot of shit, but he's very good. It's just he got power corrupt pretty fast, I think, with all the new stuff coming out. And then obviously Super Saiyan 3 Gotenks is always great. Other than that, I mean, there's not a whole lot of youth to really choose from here. All right, what else did we have? So we had Hybrid, right? Hybrid Saiyans. I mean, he's a good choice. Again, Pan's there. Those two, Gotenks. Oof. I mean, you could run Super Saiyan Gohan. Their EZA was pretty good for them. They can dodge quite a bit. But you'd be pretty reliant on their dodge, I think. Because other than that, they might just die. Beast is always an option. The fact that Beast is still getting these buffs and still runnable in a lot of this stuff is crazy. But he is starting to age, which is very, very sad to see. But yeah, I mean, not a crazy amount here. And then what was the last one? Defenders of Justice? Yeah, we got dog shit on this. Yeah, you get all the heroes units. Jiren, I mean, Jiren, the Gohan, Topo, Jiren, the Gammas. Yeah, Defenders Justice is not something you want to use. They could buff it up. I mean, a lot of times we've been seeing with like these new characters like getting these specific like leader skills that are very like odd, or like getting these boosts from different characters that is very like hit or miss. We've seen them get buffs like recently, like it's been happening, and it's pretty crazy. So maybe we've got like a Hybrid Saiyan Youth and Defender Justice like buffs coming up. I mean, these guys are gonna be very, very good on those teams. But I think honestly, you'd probably run them because they're a fused fighter, right? So technically, because they have Gotenks as an attack, so if you run them on his team, you know, he's giving fused fighter, bond of parent child, so they would run well with them. But as a leader, I am a little iffy with this guy, but overall I think they're passive and their kits look great. It's just their leader skill I'm a little weary on. But again, I mean, once they're actually like live, testing them in game is going to be way different than reading them on paper. So like we'll test them on their teams, we'll test them on other teams, we'll, you know, play around with them a lot and kind of put them in different scenarios and see how they actually play. But just by reading them, I think they sound very, very good. They do. Like, I don't think they missed with this character. Like, it's a very odd pick, but I don't think they missed with it. All right, and then we have the banner unit Spopovich here. So we're going to look over his stuff real quick. A very odd choice. Like, I highly doubt he's helping them in any sort of way. Like, at all. They gave another banner unit that's not helping the actual, like, Dokkan Fest, which is... It's odd choice. I don't know why they do that, but... I mean... I guess they don't really need the help, per se, if you run them on other teams, but still. Okay, so Spopovich is going to have Corroded Body and Mind, Majin Musag category, Ki +3, HP attack and defense up by 130. Passive is Ki +2, 200% attack and defense. There's another extreme class attacking in the same turn. He gets another Ki +2 and a 50% defense and 40% damage reduction. Okay, so you're definitely running him on a bad boy team. When attacking, 200% attack and defense. For every attack performed, he gets 100% attack within the turn. Okay, so is he going to launch like multiple attacks then? Before receiving 8 attacks, 200% defense and 40% damage reduction. Okay, so he's going to have like 80% damage reduction before he gets hit 8 times. After receiving 8 or more attacks, he's going to get attack and defense up by 200%. Chance form or crit up by 40% and 4C super attacks. Okay. So he's going to be very defensive beforehand. Afterwards, he's going to hit hard. He's getting his attack up. He's keeping the defense. He's getting his attack up. He's losing the damage reduction, but he's getting crit. And then he's also got a scouter effect. So actually, it's not really that bad. Yeah, it's not a terrible design. At least I don't think so. When the tournament participant category enemy, defense up by 50%, chance to perform a crit up by 20%, and launch an additional super guaranteed. When there's an Earthling category enemy, another defense up by 50, 20% chance crit, and launch an additional super. Okay, so he wants to fight Earthling tournament participants. So he wants to beat the shit out of Videl, is what it sounds like. They basically just made him like the epitome of what he was in the show when he just like destroyed Videl in the world tournament. He's just gonna keep relentlessly attacking her. He's gonna get stronger and stronger. He's gonna crit. He's gonna have a defense so he doesn't get hurt. I mean, sure, he's looks like a decent banner unit. He's definitely not helping Gohan or Gohan the Goten Trunks like at all. But he may be useful in other places, especially where you're fighting a tournament participant or an Earthling or a mix of both. He would probably be pretty decent to run on an extreme class team. Oh, there's another thing. Peppy Gals, get the fuck out of here, dude. It really is. He's just beating the ever-loving shit out of Videl. 50% defense, another 20% chance crit, and another super. Dude, all these supers, he's gonna get a lot of attack build up because he's getting 100% attack for every attack he does. Oh my god. If there's ever a Videl like fight, she better say her fucking prayers. Spovich is gonna come in and just beat the ever-loving shit out of her. Oh my gosh, that's awful. that is they know exactly what they did there, and that is awful. Okay. Burby down, Evil Autocrat, okay, yeah, whatever. Corroded Body, Majin Buu, World Tournament, Terrifying Conquerors, Earthling, Earthbred Fighter, Tournament Participant, Mission Execution. Oh, Mission Execution, huh? Okay. Interesting. Raise attack defense for 1 turn, cause supreme damage to the enemy, lower attack and defense. Okay, so yeah, just a whatever super attack effect, but this is hilarious to me. But yeah, man, they very, very good. I think they look great on paper. I want to see them in game. I think they're going to perform very, very well. I am excited for them. You know, I don't think it's what we all expected. I don't think it's what anybody expected, to be honest, but I think they're going to be very good, and they're technically got slapped with the label of a GDC EX part. So they haven't missed yet with the GDC LRs, and I don't expect them to start now. This is, you know, technically the August Dokkan Fest that was supposed to be a TUR that they just basically upgraded to an LR and gave as part of the EX part. You know, a lot of weird changes with the schedule this year after the sync of everything, but I think this is cool. I think it's a good choice. You know, they, instead of going the TUR route like they did with the mini Daima Vegeta for the 10th anniversary, they went with an LR and went ahead and gave us a very interesting unit with the Gohan, Goten, and Trunks. And I like them. I like them. I think they're going to be good. So looking forward to them. Looking forward to everything starting. You know, we got a lot of videos coming up to make, you know, going over all the events coming up. Super Easy A's coming up. And just everything coming to Part EX before it all gets started. But that is going to do it for the video today. Just wanted to go over the animations, wanted to go over the kits, give my first opinions on everything, and kind of just walk through it and check them out. But yeah, I think that is going to do it for the video today. So if you guys stuck around to the end, I appreciate you. Thanks for hanging out with me. Let me know what you guys think of the Gohan, Goten, and Trunks Reversible Exchange unit, what you think of the Spopovich banner unit. Are you excited for these guys? Do you think it was a good pick? Do you think it's a bad pick? Are you skipping? Are you summoning? I don't believe we're going to be able to use our GDC coins on this, but I will make sure to really look into that and make sure. But this would be a whole separate summon with probably their own pity system and everything. So I know a lot of people are bled dry on Dragon Stones, and if you wanted to skip now, it's probably the best choice. Skip, save for the Tanabata, or save for 11th anniversary or New Year's, whatever. But we will make sure we're going to get these guys, we're going to use them, and we'll test them out and everything when they actually drop. But like, subscribe, do the thing, and I'll see you guys next time. See you.